Alrighty, YouTube, we are back. Got a special one for you here today. It's the #1 Ascension Racing truck, driven by Ray Beaudoin. Will take on a stacked field here, including that #2 truck right there, Florent Deschamps. Used to be a world champion. Coming down the fourth corner, waiting on the green flag. And we're off. 12 laps here at Wild West. Jordan Gallen in that #3 truck makes the early run up the inside, gets into the door of Florent. Nice legal contact. #5 getting a little bit of a bump. The 7 getting hooked on the wall, unfortunately. Matt Nolan. But a good run coming down to second corner for Florent. Holds the inside line. The 3 and 5 of Jordan Gallant and Thomas Panel will have to check up. We head into the third corner. The Ascension Racing truck getting the opportunity to pull away as these guys battle for second place. Nice and smooth for the top four as they come around the corner for the end of lap 1, heading on to lap 2 through the finish line jump. It's Ray Beaudoin, Florent Deschamps, Jordan Gallant, Thomas Paddle, and Michael Moore in that 4 truck, rounding out the top 5. A little bit of a slide out of Jordan for that first corner. Matt Nolan, unfortunately, has to tow back to the pits, assuming he has damage. We are locked in for the battle for third here. Jordan Gallant and Thomas Panel in 3 and 5 trucks. That 5 Red Bull Toyota looking really good. Will he go to the inside? The #3 looking to protect that inside line. The 5 of Thomas Panel goes way wide. Should have a good run down the hill here, but that is not the optimal line going into corner 1. With Michael G.P. Moore in the #4 Liquid Death Pro 4 chasing them down. Florent Deschamps currently sitting P2. We're going to take a ride along with him. A little bit of mud on the windscreen as we enter lap #4. See the Ascension Racing #1 well out ahead. Big slide out of Florent as he heads down the hill to corner #2. Everything he needs. 900 horsepower truck, 4-wheel drive, 900 horsepower. Really trying to put these power into the dirt is a battle in itself. Constantly searching for grip here. Florent doing an excellent job of it, chasing us down as he heads into the 4th and final corner. We come down the front straight and head on to lap #5. Have a 48.7 lap time. He almost rolls it over the front straight. Over the finish line jump, that is. Now riding along with the #1 Ascension Racing Pro 4, sponsored by Boozy Jerky. If you haven't, check out Boozy Jerky. Really great stuff. Booze infused jerky. You can use Boozy Racing as your promo code for 10% off the total cost at checkout. Good looking gap on the former world champ Florent Deschamps here. Come down the hill into the finish line. Jump here, heading on to lap #6. We will go ahead and find who iRacing deems most exciting on the track right now. Thomas Panel in the #5 Red Bull Pro 4 Gets a little squirrely coming over the finish line jump, hanging on to P4. Jordan with a little bit of a gap on him. Thomas has a little bit of a gap on Michael GP Moore. So good looking race as we're halfway through here at Wild West. Michael GP Moore on the number 4 Liquid Death Pro 4. Not exactly a newcomer around here. Solid driver. Daniel Stevens in the number 6 has moved up one position to take over P6 as we're back with the leader. Matt Nolan and Darrell Thornton unfortunately look to be out of this race. Ascension Racing number 1, a little bit of damage on the front left, probably from a wall touch, or front right that is. Most likely from a wall touch there. But not really affecting speed. Currently running very quick laps, nice and consistent. We head on to lap 8 of 12 with Florent right behind us here. Only a couple truck lengths behind. Running very consistent laps himself, about 2/10 off the lead truck here. Making his way around corner number 2 as Jordan Galan enters corner number 2 in P3. Michael does make the pass for P4 on the 5 truck Thomas panel. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Let's hope that it was a clean pass. Let's bring it one lap back here and see what happened. Looks like Thomas, wraps himself up off the landing portion of the start-finish jump. Michael makes an easy pass under those circumstances. Very simple to make the pass on somebody who makes a mistake. Sometimes it makes a lot of sense to just sit around and be patient. We focus on number 6. Daniel Stevens runs himself right into the wall. Doesn't seem to be able to find reverse gear for a second there. Finally gets himself turned around. The 2 cars that are behind him are in the pits and out of the race, so this will not cost him a position. Doing everything he can with this 900 horsepower monster of a truck to sling it on its way home. Back with P1 Ascension Racing Pro 4 truck. We finish up the last corner on lap number 9, heading into lap 10 of 12. Let's focus on the most exciting again. We've got a battle between Thomas Pinnell and the 5. Oh no, and it goes sideways for Michael GP Moore and that number 4 Liquid Death Pro 4. Into the last corner, a little bit of retaliation. Not real fair play there, unfortunately. But
yeah, not so much fun, is it?
Big damage for the number 4 truck. The 5 does hit the brakes and pull over for him. So, Michael GP Moore, I believe that the number 5 Red Bull truck of Thomas Pinnell may be setting him up for some retaliation if he can figure out how to get close to him. Both of them being very hesitant about how they enter a corner, knowing that truck behind is going to try to hit him. Unfortunate circumstances here, but a tight battle as we head up the hill into the last corner. Lap number 10 nearly complete for these 2 drivers. Side-by-side battle coming down the straight. Let's see if both of them get a little bit loose. Number 5 incurs a little damage, gives them a little payback. These guys are beating and banging. Down to the tabletop. We'll single step down into the second corner. Michael does a great job holding the inside line. Jordan with a good run,
Thank you,
giving it
Daniel.
the inside line as our leader, the number 1 Ascension Racing truck, makes a pass on a lap of vehicle. Still battling it out. Lap number 11 of 12. Still banging into each other here. These guys really want that 4th place finish. As you can see, the 4 lines himself up to the inside line. 5 does get a good run. Thomas Pinnell runs himself out wide, but should have some good straight line speed coming down into the second corner. Moves to the outside. Michael still guarding that inside line, giving no option to Thomas Pinnell but to cut back to the outside of corner 3. This is the last lap as Ray Beaudoin in the number 1 Ascension Racing Pro 4 takes
Good race, Florent.
P1. Daniel Stevens gets himself a P6. Jordan Gallant takes home the P3 of Florent Deschamps P2. Thomas Pinnell will take home P5 with Michael GP Moore edging him out for P4. Daniel Stevens, Matt Nolan, Darrell Thornton rounding out the 8-truck field here at Wild West. It's an exciting race against a former world champion. Very exciting to be at this level of iRacing. That'll do it for us here at Wild West. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, we'll have more, so stick around and stay tuned here at Ascension Racing. We'll see you next time.